What's up, peeps? In this video, I'm continuing our bedroom makeover series and repainting our two nightstands to fit in with our new cave life vibes. If you're new here, welcome to Copper Cactus DIY. I'm Jen. This is going to be a quick video where I finish off the last of the furniture in our main bedroom. So if you like furniture painting, wooded coastal vibes, or just want to live the cave life too, then stick around while I get things started. I don't know if it's coming out on camera at all, but they are dusty and crusty. Some nicks and stuff here. Here. The paint is good, but the finish is kind of weird. Same over here. And I never did the back. I'll probably do that this time. As for this one, see if you can see it. I think you should be able to see it, I don't know. Right in here, where the leg attaches, there's a depression there that I know I filled with wood fill, but it clearly didn't do the best job. I don't know if there's any angle you can see it, that my microphone shadow doesn't get in the way. Yep, there it is. Also, there's just junk and dust and grossness all over this. I mean, this gets daily use, so. Same with the top coat on this one. Not super great, and it's kind of a mess. Sort of chunky. Not really what we're going for here, so I am gonna get clean and then I'm gonna get scuff sanding. I'm speeding this clip up, but as you saw in the last clip, these are pretty gross. It's been over a year since I finished them and honestly haven't done a deep scrubbing since. This is the most important step though, because I want a flawless final finish. And if I miss spots while scuff sanding, the paint won't stick to gunk. So I use dish soap, warm water, and microfiber rags to first clean and then fully remove all the soap residue.
I'm using my random orbital for this, but I put on my squishy interface so I can try to get around some of these curves. I don't know, we'll see how it works. I've only used this once before and it was meh, so let's give it a try. Okay, so maybe let's not give it a try. I thought it was on there pretty well, but it's definitely chewing in. And this is a 240, so alright, well, I guess that's not happening. Your girl needs a surf prep.
So yeah, that was a no-go. I removed the interface pad and then reattached the 220 grit to give all the flat areas a scuff sanding with the orbital. Then I used scraps of a 220 to hand sand the edges and the rounded spindles. So you saw this issue here, and it is still a little bit of a depression. You can tell I had put wood fill on before when I painted this, but it clearly didn't do the job so well. But I'm gonna do it again with just my Ace brand wood filler in the color Natural. It's good, it does a good job. So this is a new one, newer one. And I'm just gonna, I'll go a little proud of the surface, that way I can smooth it out. And even if it shrinks back a little, then that shouldn't be a problem. That'll take a little while to dry, so while it does dry, I'm gonna start working on the scuff sand of the other dresser. Nope. Nightstand. Maybe if I knew my furniture, I'd be better at this job. I used my Black & Decker mouse sander on the other nightstand. It worked great to get into all of the corners. And I thought I was done, but I used warm water and a clean rag to wipe off all the sanding dust. I did the round table before adding the wood fill, but if you stick around for the outtakes, you'll see why I didn't share any of that part here. All right. Oh, the drawer.
All right, that's because of the chalk paint coming up. I'm gonna do one more pass off camera and then let things dry.
And as usual, things dried in record time here in Phoenix. I opted to hand sand the wood fill with a 220 grit so I didn't risk blowing through it and ruining my patch. But as you'll see in the beauty shots, this was still a bit of a waste of my time. And total honesty here, neither of these bedside tables are really our style. This one was actually a roadside find many years ago. I needed a nightstand and it was there, so I used it. But it's definitely time for an upgrade, so I'm on the lookout every time I go thrifting. With prep done, I moved on to paint. I'm using Faux Effects Set Coat in the color khaki for both of these pieces. If you saw my bed makeover video, then you know I used a light cream shade on that piece. Now, I'm not a gal who needs a matchy-matchy set of furniture, so I didn't want to use the same color. And this shade will be perfect in our wooded coastal cave-inspired bedroom. It's a soft neutral with just a hint of olive green. Plus, this paint is a phenomenal bonding paint, so I shouldn't have any issues with peeling or scratching once it fully cures out. I finished up coat 1 and left it to dry overnight. In the morning, I started on the underside just in case I missed anything on the feet and the edges. Then I went in with coat 2 on everything else. Plus, I did the inside and outside of the drawer off camera. And again, I left it to dry overnight. The next morning, I added the first of 2 top coat coats using Varathane's water-based satin poly. I really like this top coat because it applies well and it spreads very evenly. It isn't self-leveling, but I don't mind brush strokes. If you do, then you can get a super smooth finish by spraying this on. While I finish up on the drawer, I'd like to thank everyone for all of your amazing support. My channel and business are both growing, and it's all because of you, so thanks! Watching the whole video, leaving a comment, giving a thumbs up, and sharing are just a few of the free ways that you can support my work. And if you're so inclined, I have links to buy me a coffee and my Amazon wishlist located down in the description below. No matter how you show up, I'm just psyched that you enjoy what I do, so thanks, peeps! My last step was to clean the hardware, and I'm using a Clorox wipe for this. It's in basically okay shape, it just needs a light wipe down.
And to wipe off all that disinfectant, I'm just gonna use a wet rag. And yes, as you can see, I am standing here at my sink, but Mr. CCDIY is in the shower, so if I turn on that water, he's gonna squeal like a little piglet, and I don't want to hear him squeal like a little piglet today.
Then I had to attach hardware, and these pieces were done. Thanks again for being here and watching today. Don't forget to subscribe and tap the bell for notifications. Then hop on over to my community tab to get sneak peeks and behind the scenes looks at my projects every week. But that's all I've got for you today. Stick around for the beauty shots. Thanks again so much for watching. Later, peeps!